Pirate car.
Hola, soy Gar here. Hola, soy Pirate Zar.
Captain, welcome aboard the SS Español, where Spanish speaking is our specialty.
Puse por el tesoro.
Busqué por el tesoro.
Despejé una mapa.
Desplegué una mapa.
Sé el tesoro.
Go.
Camina la tabla. Por el tesoro. I thought I had a worthy crew, one that knew these simple rules, but it seems they had forgotten them. Let's see here now. How do I put this? To start, every good matey knows that in Espanol, verbs can sometimes be irregular, or they conjugate differently than the verb category they fall into. We have regular AR verbs, ER verbs, and IR verbs. AR verbs like bailar and patinar. ER verbs like comer and beber. IR verbs like vivir and salir. These conjugate in the preterite tense just as the rules of the preterite outline. For example, comer. I ate. Yo comí. You ate. Tú comiste. She ate. Ella comió. However, there are three special kinds of AR verbs that become regular in the preterite tense. They happen to be just the verbs that caused my crew to caminar la tabla. These irregular verbs can be identified by their endings. Verbs ending in CAR, GAR, or ZAR experience a change in conjugation in the yo form, preterite tense.
For example, a car verb like buscar, which means to look for, would not follow the typical preterite rules when you conjugate buscar with the yo form. Preterite tense, the C becomes the QU. Let's try it. Buscar in the yo form, preterite tense. We know the C becomes a QU, so busqué. Then we apply the corresponding ending, the typical AR subject-verb agreement N. Haste, o. So the word formed is busqué. Yo busqué por tesoro. I looked for the treasure.
Now, why do we do this? Well, if one were to conjugate it in the yo form, preterite tense, normally it would read busé. The C causes the buscar sound to be removed. The change occurs to keep the correct phonic sound. So, let's try gar verbs next.
With a gar verb, conjugating it in the yo form preterite tense, you turn the G into a QU. Let's try it. Desplegar, to unfold, in the yo form preterite tense. We know when we change the G to a GU, it becomes desplegue. Then add the correct subject-verb agreeing ending for the yo form preterite tense for AR verbs. It becomes desplegué. I unfolded the map. Desplegué la mapa.
Let's finish with a ZAR verb. With a ZAR verb, conjugating it in the yo form, preterite tense, you turn the Z to a C. Let's try it. Cazar, to hunt in the yo form present tense. We know we change the Z to a C, so it becomes cacé. Then add the corresponding subject verb agreeing ending for the yo form preterite tense in AR verbs. It becomes cacé. Cacé el tesoro. I hunted for treasure.
Remember, only in the yo form preterite tense, car verbs experience a change of the C to QUE, buscar to busqué. Gar verbs experience a change of the G to GU, desplegar to desplegué. ZAR verbs experience a change of the Z to C, cazar, cacé.